Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and it's buy or sell time. But this time I'm talking about another movie that is in development, that is definitely happening. It's once again in the DCEU, the Batman Extended Universe, I'm calling it. It's Gotham City Sirens. Do you want to see this movie happen, or are you like, no, you don't want it? Let's go through what we know so far. So far, at least last I remember reading, David Ayer is directing this, unless somebody can correct me and say, no, he's just writing or producing or something. I remember because of Suicide Squad and his relationship with Margot Robbie that he wanted to work on Gotham City Sirens. And some people don't like that because they didn't like Suicide Squad, didn't like the style, didn't like the writing or whatever. And I get that. If you didn't like Suicide Squad, I understand why you wouldn't want him involved in this, but I liked Suicide Squad, and I think that they will hear some of the criticisms and do better. I think the fact that Margot Robbie pitched this movie herself, and she kind of got this movie, at least in development, on her own, that says a lot about the time and care and effort and thought put into what this movie could be. And Margot Robbie is going to serve as a producer, which I think is high as well. Because Margot Robbie's playing Harley Quinn. And Harley Quinn is very important, not just to this movie, but to this universe. She's one of the most popular characters, especially that they have in their movies. But just in general, Harley Quinn is so fun, so awesome. And I think Margot Robbie gets that. I think she sees the potential of what they could do with this character and how big this character can be. But also just story-wise, development, character-wise, what they could do with it. And I think Margot Robbie is going to make sure that that happens. Catwoman is going to be in the movie. This actress's name, I should have found it, but she was in the Magnificent Seven. But the rumor is that she's playing Catwoman, and she cut her hair and she posted something on Instagram. She also, before that, posted a picture of Catwoman, the animated version of her. So it seems like all things are saying that this actress is playing her. And I like it. I think she's gonna pull it off. I love the fact that we're going with the short hair Catwoman look, because we've done Catwoman so many times in movies that I want to see something different. Every time we want to see a different interpretation of the character. But how do you do it? How do you top Michelle Pfeiffer? How do you top even Anne Hathaway? Maybe you can't top what they did, but you could do something different enough to where you go, oh, okay, I like what they did there. And some people are going to hate this, but I'm ready to defend it. The rumor is that Megan Fox is playing Poison Ivy. Now, maybe that was a joke, and maybe that's since been debunked and I didn't hear about it. If that has happened, let me know. But if it is true, I'll be one of the few people who will defend it and say, yes, Megan Fox should get a chance to play Poison Ivy, because let's be honest, Poison Ivy is not a character that needs to have this great Oscar-worthy actress to play. She just needs to be this hot chick who's, remember, she's going to be covered in green, probably green-skinned, red hair. She just needs to look attractive, and I think everything else is going to work itself. And I think if Megan Fox, I don't think she's a bad actress. I think there's movies where she can pull off some comedy, like This Is 40, or can pull off some more stuff. Her working off of bouncing with Margot Robbie, and I think the two of them, if you play up that friend relationship that they have in the animated series and the comics, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I think people are going to be just so happy that no matter what, it's going to be better than what Uma Thurman was doing in Batman and Robin. I'm not saying Megan Fox is a better actress than Uma Thurman, but still, what we got there was not good enough, I think, for the character. I think that they're going to go full abusive relationship with Jared Leto, the Joker, and Harley. I think you got to have Jared Leto here. And people will roll their eyes at that as well. They hated Jared Leto as a Joker, fine, whatever. I didn't mind him. But I would love to see if they finally took it there. And if you, whether it's the beginning of the movie where they're together after he broke her out of jail, or it's through flashbacks, you see him treat her like shit. Whether it's hitting her or just bring it to where even the animated series took the relationship. Joker treated her horribly. It has to come to a point where she finally stands up for herself, says, I'm done with you, and leaves him, and then goes off with Poison Ivy, Catwoman, then goes off, becomes her own character, becomes strong. Have it almost be funny where over the course of the movie, Joker is calling her back or trying to get back with her, misses her, apologizing, have him look pathetic over what, now realizing what he's lost in Harley Quinn. I think you could do it, and you don't have to have Jared Leto in a lot of the movie, but he has to be present. He does. But what's this movie going to be about? Is it just going to be about them going off and robbing people or robbing banks or doing this and that? Sure, you could have all these character moments and some backstory stuff with Poison Ivy and Catwoman. Sure, I would like that. Have Catwoman be a prostitute, a former prostitute, like in the Frank Miller stories. But you have to have a character pursuing them. Yeah, they're going to be the main characters, but you have to have somebody who's on the good side chasing after them. And I don't want it to be Batman, and I don't want it to be Batgirl or Nightwing, because they're going to get their own movies, and I don't want to shove them in here and have them potentially lose or fail to catch them, because you almost want to see these three get away. So maybe we have Tim Drake as Robin go after them, and he's young enough. He's a newer Robin to where you could see him make mistakes or fail in catching them. Or if you want to just have him catch Catwoman, but maybe Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn get away, like you can do something to where Tim Drake's Robin, you won't mind if he fails as much as some of the other ones. Or if you don't want to do a hero character, if you want to let them maintain some integrity and have police officers chase them, and have Renee Montoya be the main cop chasing after them, I think that could be fun as well. So guys, that's my pitch on Gotham City Sirens. Maybe it won't go that way. Maybe this movie will suck. But I definitely am looking forward to this. I am so glad that Warner Brothers DC is going for some out-of-the-box movies. Let me know, do you like what I pitch? Would you rather see a different Gotham City Sirens movie, your own one? Or do you think, no, stay away from this? This isn't going to work. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!